Hey Rado, where are you?
Hi, Torsten. Uh, I don't know myself. No, I think I'm in US. I'm at the RE Plus, RE Plus
All
in
right.
Los Angeles, in Anaheim. It's a big show, really crazy.
Yeah. Excellent. Was there something that surprised you? Um, yeah, that yeah, surprised you that you didn't expect to see at the show.
I mean, I was at the show already last year in Las Vegas, and it's really a big show. It's 1,500 exhibitors and 40,000 guests. I mean, it's smaller than Intersolar, but also the visitors are slightly different. I mean, you pay even for the exhibition $300, and
Right.
so it's not like Mr. Müller is coming or Mr. Meyer to look at modules for his house. It's really like a trade show for big systems, and so 40,000 visitors is really amazing. And like Intersolar, it's mostly based on utility scale, or let's say on systems. And but last year and this year they also organized something for PV production, because now things should pick up in US, but it's going slower as expected. You know, there are many announcements out there that Q cells will start production. Big companies, also like Meyer Burger, unfortunately, you know what happened. So, unfortunately, the announcements that have been done are not being fulfilled so far.
Okay. So, what would you say? What is the total announcement that you saw experienced now at the show? So, what kind of capacity will we see the next 2 or 3 years come online in the US? What do you think, gut feel?
Okay, so let's say the announcements are big. If we would count only the announcements, then will be 100 giga from all the sectors, but reality is different. And I feel that module production, this is coming online, and I believe 50 gigawatt would be possible in the next few years. Cell is completely different. There are no solar cells at the moment produced in US, but there are plans, of course.
And now Rado is not in California, Anaheim anymore, but he's in his hometown in Konstanz in Germany. And I'm not in the train anymore, but in my home office. We got disconnected. Rado, let's continue. We just mentioned that there's basically zero cell manufacturing being built up. Please elaborate on that. What's going on?
Yes. As I told you already, is that exactly there's zero cell production. I think there will be a couple of producers now coming online, like Saniva and Silfab, hopefully Q cells as well. The interesting thing is also that they are not going for the most modern technology these days. Saniva is starting with PERC, and so is Q cells, and this is because of a couple of reasons. Because it's let's say not as complex as TOPCon production. They want to start fast, but also some IP issues are there. That First Solar is saying that they developed TOPCon already with Tetrasan, and let's say creating an unsure situation in US.
Yeah, that's a pretty big issue, right? I mean, then this kind of as a strong countermeasure against the IRA.
Exactly.
Are there discussions going on? Do you know if this can be solved somehow for those willing to set up cell manufacturing in the US, or is that will First Solar use that lever to protect its market?
Yes, so it's a strong weapon, definitely. I believe that First Solar also will be involved in discussions later on. That there will be players coming there, and I mean, module producers will look more and more for cell producers in US, because they want to have the whole supply chain. So if 50 gigawatt module production will be set up, there will be definitely sooner or later also more and more cell producers and then wafer and ingot producers, but this will take a while. And let's say not only because of IP issues and because it's more cost intensive to start cell production, but also, let's say, the building at the moment in US is the costs are 3 times as high as it used to be, and skilled people are missing. So let's say the IRA, the framework is there, but still it's not going very smoothly. And first there will be gigawatt of module production. When cell production will be at 1, 5 or 10 gigawatt, this will take a while, I'm quite sure.
Interesting. So IP, high cost for land, high cost for factories, and the shortage in skilled labor. Interesting that this is now a limiting factor. So what does that mean for cell manufacturing outside the US? Is this now an attractive market for PERC producers to ship their cells to the US?
Yes.
Is that a surprisingly
Yes.
new door for, let's say, those outdated production lines?
Yes, definitely. I would say for Indian producers, but not only for Indian, there are also a couple of Turkish producers that are looking at the US market and not only shipping modules, but cells, because module production is being set up in US and they are now desperately looking for cells. And this will be a good business for producers outside of US.
Yeah. Interesting spin. I wouldn't have expected that. So, Radu, what's your next trip, and what do you learn from, or maybe first, what did you learn from that US trip, and what's your next one?
Yeah, from US trip, I learned there's good subsidies in place, which makes it very attractive to produce in US. But let's say the financial framework is not all. You need other things that you have to tick all
boxes, not just some.
All boxes, exactly, all boxes, and that's not easy. That's not easy. So it's not only subsidies that helps you producing. And my next trip is to EU PVSec in Europe, and there we will also discuss how without subsidies even it will be possible to start production in Europe. And as you know, it's becoming more and more complex in Europe because now Germany decided not to subsidize, and France is, let's say, a step ahead. But let's see if they will do it without Germany. And Germany has been always a role model in that case. So I hope that France will follow their route and not look at Germany what they are doing.
Yeah. All right, Radu, thanks a lot for the second cut for this espresso. And I'll see you at EU PVSec in Vienna next week already. Yeah.
Yes.
Bye-bye,
and we will
Radu.
moderate a session.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Excellent. Thanks. Yeah.
Very good, Torsten. Thank you very much. Yeah, ciao.